Okay. So we'll be going through all the settings beforehand every time. We are not going to be doing the H.264 because if you do that, you can't record at this. If I set it to H.264, it'll say, do you want to switch to 4K 50 FPS? No. It cannot do 6K at this. So here we go. Make sure your settings are this. So we're in recording video, or recording LUT is Rec 709. Settings, sorry, not that, display, go to, yeah, the look should be Rec 709. Monitor should be Rec 709. And that's probably your issue. I'm making this video for a specific user that commented on the original Ronin video. Anyway, we'll do all these different settings. This is going to be like a rough noise test. This is indoors with just crappy, ceiling lighting. Yeah. So first off is ISO 320, as you can see, f2.8, shutter 160, FPS 60, auto white balance, because whatever, but auto focus as well. Hopefully it will just automatically pick up on me, but normally you'd have someone here clicking this button to lock on to them, so it's probably not going to lock on. Hopefully it's focused. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and record. And just for syncing purposes, I'm just going to keep my phone recording. That way after editing is good. So test 1, aperture f2.8, ISO 320, and yeah. We're at 6K, Apple LTT something, the lowest one that's above MP4, because you cannot record 6K at MP4. But go ahead and we'll probably crop in digitally now, just to see how it is. This will be straight raw from the camera. And yeah. Okay. Test numero 2. I think we'll just, for ease of settings and stuff, we're going to go change the recording codec. So this is 422HQ. Oh, unable to record. Available when using... Oh, so you can't even record at that. Okay, cool. I forgot about that. Can we record at this? No. So, thank you, DJI, and your stupid fucking proprietary SSD. We're not going to use that SSD, okay? Same with this. You can't do any of those settings. You can only do the LTT thing. So here's my little rant. I am using a 2 terabyte, very capable. It's like 3,500 megabytes a second. Read and write. Can't do fucking ProRes and all that stuff, which is ridiculous. Yeah, you have to use the DJI Pro SSD, which only comes in 1 terabyte. There is no larger capacity. Anyway, so we're just doing that test, I guess. So we'll put it back to LTT, or LT. ISO 3200. I've already done this before, so I'm very familiar with this. We're going to bump it up to F8 just to get a higher noise platform. And for this test, we'll do one more that is even more noisy. So we'll bump that aperture up even more. Okay. I just had the idea. I think we'll do an ND filter test as well, so we can keep that f2.8 aperture. We'll just bump the thing up. Anyway, yeah, so this is test 2. Test 2, because no other encoding thing works. Yeah, 6K, ISO 3200, and F8. So go ahead and crop in, and we'll see how this looks. Yeah. Alrighty. So next we're gonna do what I said. We'll just come over here and bump up this to be, sure, 16. let's do 16 indoors. We'll bump it down to f2.8. Then I think I'm still using that. Let's find out. Yeah. So let's find out at what ND. Okay, perfect. So we're at ND 32, 12,800 ISO, f2.8. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Test 3, ND filter 32, ISO 12,800, f2.8. Let's hope that this can do decently well. So, we are recording this in Rec 709, which I'm actually not even familiar with anymore, because for me too, my settings were, I think D-Log out of the box. I can't remember. It's been a while. I have since set everything to Rec 709. That way I can just import and whatever. I just haven't felt like pissing around with, color correction and stuff like that. So basically it's whatever the monitor is seeing is how it's being recorded in the file right now. I will switch that over just so you can see what that's going to be like with the other settings. So I'm going to go through and do those other tests with the D-Log or whatever. So, yeah, fun. Okay, so we're gonna bump this to F8. Going to reduce that ND filter down because we want to maintain 12,800 ISO. All right. So here we are at ND4 with the same settings. So ND4, 12,800 ISO, F8, and hopefully it looks all right. Yeah. Yeah, not much else to say. I'm not one for talking a whole lot, so yeah, hopefully this is enough footage to work with, and yeah. Alright, so with all those same settings, we're going to go to clear, f2.8, ISO 320. And we will change the recording LUT to D-Log. Because I think that's, unless it was at the look, I can't remember, maybe it was HLG? I can't remember, maybe, I think it was D-Log. Let's give that a shot. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, I'll go ahead and record this. So, now we're back to basically the similar thing as test 1. We're at f2.8, ISO 320, no ND filter, but we've changed the recording LUT to D-Log, just so you can see what you are probably running into out of the box with the camera. If you haven't changed your settings and stuff like that, then this is why your stuff looks kind of washed out and white and super noisy. It's because this is D-Log. It's kind of like, it's meant for color grading. It's best for color grading because then you can apply your own noise reduction. It doesn't use the built-in noise reduction of the camera. So, yeah, hopefully that is enough to test that. We'll do one high noise test as well. So we're going to jump to the 12,800 ISO. I'm not going to do all those other tests again. Forgive me. But, yeah. So we're going to do... No point in explaining it now. Okay, so just like before, we're going to do 32, 12,800 ISO. That was the one for this. Okay. So now we're at ND 32. and then f2.8 ISO 12800 D-Log recording. And yeah, hopefully this is enough. Go ahead and crop in, of course. Yeah. Okay, screw it. I will jump it down to the ND of that and the aperture of f8. We'll just do this. Yeah. So here's the settings for this next one. Alrighty. There you go. So ND4, f8, ISO 12800, D-Log recording. So test, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2. Go ahead and crop on in. And there you go. Hopefully this test helped you guys out. I might post the files, the raw files, straight from camera. The trouble is that these files are huge, massive files. So if I put them on my Dropbox, they're going to get rate limited, and then you guys won't be able to download them. So, but we can try.